real quick. Here's the other one that I promised you. The CC and tenacity changes. I don't think they're that bad. I've seen a lot of things going like, they're the worst things in the world. They're the worst things in the world. But like I said, I've played a lot. I only procced it once. I played tank the entire time. It only got procced one time. So I really don't think it's that bad. I think, though, it should, if I were to fix it, because it doesn't, I don't think it needs fixed. Like the rogue one. They're like, oh, rogue's worthless. No. If you go in and you hit someone with all your entire kit, yeah, you're going to proc the tenacity and they're going to get free of they're going to get cleansed, but you're also dead regardless. What? Like, the only time you would want to do that is on a DPS when you have a secure out, or a support when you have a secure out, but most supports can live that, and if you don't get the kill on that DPS, you're dead. At least in my experience playing Rogue, I have found no use in just burning my entire kit as soon as I jump into the fight. So that argument's invalid. The Hulk juggle is valid, right? The Hulk juggle is valid, but I've seen videos of like, it's still possible to do, it's just not as good. And like, I think there's a warrant of that one being upset. But for the most part, I've seen it procced one time, and it procced one time because I stood on things grounded space. I was playing Strange, and there was no reason for me to fly away, so I never left it. I was trying to play on point, so they didn't cap point. And so I never left that grounded area, and that's why it procced. Because I was standing on it for the full duration, and right as it ended, he hit his Q, and so it stunned me for long enough to hit me with the cleanse. But I died before the cleanse happened because I was stunned. And most of my other team was stunned as well. Most of my team was stunned as well. So not only have I not seen it proc pretty much ever, I don't think it's that bad. I think the worst part is the cleanse, because there are so many things in this game that are considered CC. Nearly every character has some form of CC, even a character that you don't think has it, like Moon Knight. His Onk is a CC. Like, what? He doesn't really need it, but his Onk is a CC, and you don't think about that, but it does affect it. I think the cleanse is the worst part, though, because imagine if you're in a Strange alt, or if you're in an Emma alt, and you're out of it immediately. That's kind of bullshit, right? I think what should happen is, if I were to change it in any way, I would take away the cleanse. I would start it a little bit sooner, but I would only start it at 10%, and then have it scale. Start the tenacity at 10% and have it scale. Because for the most part, if you have it hit, it's not like, oh, one character hitting you a bunch. It's, oh, I got grabbed by Wolverine. Oh, I got grabbed by Bucky. Oh, I got pushed by Bucky. I can't use my movement. Okay, I can use my movement now. I got slowed by Bucky, right? It was things like that where and I guess most of those are from one character, but I would get pushed by Angela, grabbed by Wolverine, things like that, and then on my way out, I get pulled back in by Invis. It's just a whole team, and it mainly affects tanks, so I would start it sooner, so that way tanks can't get bullied as easily, but I would start it smaller, and then with each CC, not extend the duration by half a second, reset the duration. And then the duration doesn't start counting down until you're no longer affected by CCs, right? So, for example, let's say I get hit by Strange Ult, and it procs the first 10% tenacity. Well, no. Let's say I get stunned by Pennyweb, because that's a small one. Penny's right click. Procs the tenacity, it starts at like 10%. So now I have, for my next CC, it's 10% less. For the CC after that, 20%. For the CC after Pennyweb starts it. If the Pennyweb is the one to start it, then the next one has 10% less. The one after that is 20% less. The one after that is 30% less, until you get to 10%. Until you get 100, until you get to 100%. And my numbers in my head are probably fucking ass, because who the fuck do I think I am, right? The point of that, though, is that the more CCs you use on a single person are pointless without making CCs pointless, because the immediately cleanse was making them kind of pointless. and it would remove my favorite game, which is how many times can I stun the thing before he swaps off when I play Penny and they play Thing. But whatever, I guess that's fine. And it would kind of help with the Hulk juggle. You could juggle with Hulk longer because it would proc sooner, but only proc at 10%. And the juggle wouldn't be invalidated immediately, it would just get harder to do the more you juggle the same character, incentivizing you to juggle other people as you go. Just keep getting other people. And I think that is a good change, because there's a lot of times where you play tank and Hulk goes Hulk form and he goes, you're my bitch, and he just fucks you up for the entirety of his ult. Even if you get healed throughout it, he's not going to stop juggling you in particular. And so encouraging people to use Hulk form on other people instead of just one, I think that's pretty good, personally. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. I would start it sooner, and then the duration thing, right? So the duration doesn't start counting down until I'm not affected. So if I start getting hit by Penny, the Penny web hits me, and that's what starts my tenacity. Until I'm free from the CC, I still have that 10% tenacity is there. And then I'm free, and it starts counting down, I get stunned again. Don't just add to the duration, reset it. Again, it just helps with you getting change CC'd, instead of just, chain CC'd and then put it on a 5-second cooldown afterward, like normal, like how it is. I think right now it's not that bad though. I think these would be quality of life changes, because the immediate cleanse, things like Strange ult, Emma ult, they become kind of worthless, because a lot of the tank ults, to be honest, are just CCs. Hell, they added the stun to Thor's that didn't even originally have it. Thor ult is a CC ult too, when you think about it. And so I don't think it needs changed that much, but let me guys know. I just said let me guys. Let me know what you think about it. That's pretty much it for me today. My throat hurts like a motherfucker.